And I'm Valerie Lawson. Police announced tonight a 19-year-old is now in custody.
It is the second arrest made in the 9 days since the shooting, which killed 2 and injured 12. Our Simon Schuessler following the new development from the WSFA 12 newsroom tonight. Simon, tell us more.
Yeah, Mark, authorities have arrested 19-year-old Dontavius McGee. He's currently in the Montgomery County Detention Facility tonight. On your screen is video from MPD showing McGee being put into a patrol car. The teen is charged with 1 count of capital murder, 9 counts of first-degree assault, and 3 counts of second-degree assault. Now, the arrest follows the arrest of a male juvenile on Friday. MPD also released footage of that, which is on your screen now. We don't know the name of that suspect because of his young age, but he is facing the same charges as McGee. Now, Mayor Stephen Reed released a statement following today's arrest, saying police are still pursuing others connected to the mass shooting, and today's announcement is another step towards justice. Now, both of the known suspects are under 20 years old in this case, and so are half of the victims, Mark.
Young people involved in that shooting downtown. Simon, thank you. That includes one of the fatal victims, we can tell you, 17-year-old Jeremiah Morris, also a young person. As of the last update, 5 of the surviving victims have life-threatening injuries.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super 2. Okay, baby, with another video for this Tuesday. One for y'all, man. Okay, I probably know the news. I say news. I'm Montgomery. So I probably took an update behind the mass shooting that occurred back. I think back around I think October the 5th, to where I think so. Cause they got another suspect who's in custody for the mass shootings. So they arrested Dontavius McGee. Yeah, I seen a video to where they arrested, I say 19-year-old for the crime. And so yeah, they arrested I did a video to where they arrested I said juvenile who's involved in the crime. So they arrested 2 men who got involved in the shooting out there, and how they so arrested them to where so yeah, arrested them to where they say that Tavius McGee is facing charge of I think capital murder. I think first degree assault. I think second degree assault with a calling, and how he facing time. So I don't know. I feel like this. I did video about there about how I think 2 juveniles who got involved in the crime is facing more time. So they are I think custody right now. For shooting that happened back around October the 5th, to where it happened out there. I say that's in Montgomery, but how the whole shooting had went out of control, to where I think a couple groups of people, I think shared the crowd, and how I think 2 people are dead and other 14 people are injured when the shooting happened. And but I feel like them 2 dudes, they're gonna do like time. So I feel like I think the whole PD basically trying to arrest people who's involved in it. Basically crime that happened back I said back on October 5th. So that happened I said down to Montgomery area. But I feel like I think 2 of them are charged with basically capital murder. Means that they can get a lot of time behind them right there, or life in prison. But yeah, man, I think everybody in the world need to learn how to always make a bad choice in life. Don't always try to shoot a crowd, man. Or don't always try to cause disturbance. That type of event, because you gotta learn how to be. I said learn how to behave. Especially I said event. How the male people out here nowadays carrying guns, they carrying guns like choppers, switches, everything, until where they can shoot up anything out there. But I feel like if you are a person out here who's trying to do wrong, means that the whole law, I said about the whole Montgomery police department is gonna get you locked up, man. I feel like the whole MPD ain't playing with y'all anyway. But I feel like they're gonna get you arrested, get you death for a crime, and and you can get a lot of prison. Other life out there, I don't know if I said life out parole, life in general, Mr. L, Mr. You don't get a lot of time, but I feel like I think 2 other dudes are custody right now for the shooting that occurred back around October 5th. To where the shooting happened that Saturday night. But I feel like the 2 dudes is probably in face time for murder, assault charges, man. until the murder charges come for two people who are not dead, and so they got but I feel like they're gonna get a lot of time behind behind I said what they did. But I feel like the young people I feel like that if you are the juvenile out here who trying to do wrong, means that the laws is gonna get you locked up and put you in jail, man, for your actions, and how your actions can affect your everyday life too. So I feel like that people should be careful about things to do, because you might never know if you might go to jail or get a lot of time behind you behind what you did. Or if you're trying to be a stepper, a hitter, a shooter, or killer, what they call it, man. So because you gotta learn, how to always think more. I think smarter about what you do, but yeah, man, I feel like they got so they got I said the suspect who's involved in shooting. So they got two dudes in custody right now. So I should like coming in, show us a peace. I'm out here, take care, and peace.